Hello, good morning. My name is Vishal Bhasin. I am co-founder of Wize Computing Academy, and here we are in summer of 2025. I would like to share some information about Wize Computing Academy franchising with you today. So let's get started. Um, Obviously, new franchisee owners, investors, they turn to us for a financial opportunity to build wealth, to be really in business of their own, so they don't have to work for somebody and have a better work-life balance and flexibility. And one of the cool things that we offer is also an opportunity to give back to the community by teaching important 21st century skills to kids. So we'll cover a wide variety of different topics, aspects about WISE today. So why do we do this? We know that in this day and age, parents have a strong latent desire for their kids to learn computer science, robotics, AI, designing. These are really the tools of current times. And on the other side, we know that some of these resources can be hard to find. They may be fragmented. You may have that available, maybe a few months in a year. So what we really wanted to do was to provide this, uh, continuous way of learning. And we know that the demand for such education continues to grow at a super rapid pace because parents are recognizing the importance of this. And we do know that traditional school systems are just not set up to offer such programs. They have their own charter, they have their own sort of things that they want to focus on. And what we do is we extend that learning that the students are having at the school by providing them really high-end, high-quality, fun learning, comprehensive STEM enrichment education. And the way we sort of work with our partners is we provide a turnkey end-to-end solution, which includes curriculum, delivery, or the teachers and technology. We take care of it end to end, right? We have an online system where we capture registrations, payments. We provide the curriculum that's based on creative computational thinking. It's built by folks like myself. My background is I'm a computer engineer by profession, was in tech for a long time. And, folks like myself spend time on building this curriculum to make it super easy, super fun for kids to start, but also give them a pathway to continue to learn as they progress through our curriculum. And we also provide the teachers. Teachers get trained on our platform, both in person and online. All our classes are always instructor led. And we also provide the technology that is required in our sessions. So the goal really is not just technical skills, but overall cognitive development of a child, because we really want to prepare our children for the real world. We know children these days use devices very easily, very effectively, but if you see that most of the times they're really just consuming, they're not creating. And what we want to do is we want to turn that around and enable them to be creators and not just consumers of technology. So a little bit of a background. We were established in January 2015, so it's been over 10 and a half years now. And, so we do project-based curriculum, start at a preschool level and go all the way to high school. We do our classes at schools, preschools, community centers, online, and other convenient locations. So we don't have a brick and mortar store. We go to where the students are as opposed to bringing the students to us. So what that does is it keeps our cost low, our risk low, and also allows us to grow very rapidly and scale very rapidly without having to worry about fixed cost and limitations of a storefront. And also, since we go to where the students are, it's super convenient for parents as well, and also more affordable since we price it very reasonably as well. We've taught over 50 to 60,000 students at this time, perhaps even more. And in addition to what we do, we also prepare students for external high-end coding and robotics competitions like the first Lego League and Vex Robotics. We do a lot of our internal competitions as well. So at this time, we are franchising in US and Canada. We've been working with anywhere between 300 to 400 education institutions and community centers today. At this time, we have 44 locations that are spread out in US and Canada, 13 states within the US, as you can see. For us, it's not the geography that matters. It's not which state, which city you are in. It's really about making sure that we find the right kind of partners to partner with us. And even though we are fairly spread out, our values are very much sort of working within the communities that we are. Each individual franchise location is very much sort of acting as a small business within the community they are to keep the students in the center of everything that we do and provide the best quality education to our families. As I was saying, we are engineers, so we believe strongly in learning by doing. Is this in this concept of experiential learning, where students are learning, failing multiple times while they're learning, but also getting better over time. So they're feeling, watching, thinking, doing, and going through this continuous improvement loop as they go through our curriculum. What you see here on our screen is sort of a very well-defined computer science pathway. If you look at it vertically, you can see different levels: discovery, foundation, development, and mastery. And if you see it horizontally, we divide into three buckets: design, build or robotics, and coding. So really, as students go through our program, they're really going through this continuous cycle of learning while they're having fun, but learning all the aspects of what they would do, which is designing, robotics, and coding. You know that you can build a robot, but if it doesn't do anything, it's useless. And how does it do anything, right? It does stuff by us adding code to it, by us making it do something. So benefits, right? There's a lot of benefits that come to our students, right? They are getting much better at general cognitive skills like problem solving, logical thinking, critical reasoning, focus, hand-eye coordination, working as a team, presenting in front of many people, having that self-confidence and presentation skills. And also they get to an opportunity to participate with the best in the world in the competitions that we take them to. And also our partner locations benefit because we're really working with them in a very collaborative manner. And, we provide programs that they may not have themselves. Their students get a lot of opportunity to use these programs. We work in tandem and hand in hand with them on marketing, advertising, scheduling. Many times we are renting a space from them. We are working with them in a revenue share. We really want to make it a win-win combination. So every business has growth aspects, factors. Ours does too. I'd like to focus on four. The first one is total addressable market. Our territories are quite huge. They include a contiguous area of up to 250,000 residents. And we do our classes in person, online, a variety of different places. So really a huge opportunity to scale within your territory and online. And high gross margins, right? We are asset light business with no fixed cost of a brick and mortar. Once a student kind of comes into our classes, they tend to stay with us for a longer time. So really much higher gross margins than what you would see usually. And the last one that I would like to focus on is network effects, right? So obviously, if we do a good job, our customers will refer us to their friends and family. But also, whenever a franchisee becomes part of a Wize Computing Academy network, they become part of a much bigger network. So there are many internal network effects. They're getting benefited by all the things that we are working on the curriculum, on what we do, how we do it, how we're building our network, how we're getting better over time, right? We are a strong believer in this continuous improvement process. So, talking a little bit about revenue streams for our franchisees, right? So, we do after school coding, robotics clubs, we also do camps. When the schools are closed, so summer, winter, spring camps are fairly busy time for us. We do direct to consumer classes. They could be in person, online, one-on-one, or a small group setup. We also prepare for competitions like the First Lego League and Rex Robotics. And we also work a lot with nonprofit organizations where they may have the grants and the students may not be able to afford, where we can come in and become a program provider to them. So as I was saying, right, our approach is to be consultative, collaborative approach. So we really coordinate with school schedules. All payment registrations are handled by us. Communication with parents, everything is, based on mobile app technology, sort of make it easy for us. And the onboarding of teachers, training of teachers, policies, procedures, they're all standardized. We use our internal portal to do onboarding of teachers, training of teachers, so on and so forth. Um, Switching gear to franchisees, right? So the initial franchise fee for us is 40,500. Item 7 investment range is 49 to 78. I always tell people that you're looking at roughly about $50,000 of initial investment. And monthly royalty starts at 8%. It goes down as your revenue increases. And what do franchises get out of this, right? They get access to a business model which has a recurring revenue, a very nice, close-knit, community-based culture, a lifestyle business that's home-based, provides a lot of flexibility where the owner can scale at their own pace, fast break-even, low cost, rapid growth, recession and pandemic proof. I'd say no business is totally proof of recession and pandemic, but we would say that we are much better prepared thanks to our hybrid teaching options, absence of fixed cost, and so on and so forth. Finally, a strong curriculum. We worked on this for over 10 and a half years now. We've taught thousands of students, and we know that this works. So this is a common question we get asked, right? How do we support our franchisees, right? Right from the beginning, in consultation, in territory selection, establishing the business, identifying initial set of target schools, host locations, age groups, appropriate curriculum streams, comprehensive training in really all aspects of running the business, sales, marketing, operations, curriculum training, recruiting, business planning, goal setting, tracking, KPIs, basically everything that they need to get started and get going. And also we set up their web page on the website, social media handles, online registration and payment system, classroom communication systems, all those things are also available. And of course, access to our, internal network of franchise owners and the support team that we have here on the franchise side. Advantages over brick and mortar, I think this is very sort of self-evident. It's asset light, so low cost, high margin, much highly scalable, much more convenient for parents and safer as well. So, in a nutshell, our foundation is built on proven curriculum, design thinking concepts that are built into our daily class routine, professional trained teaching staff, a low student to teacher ratio, regular communication with parents, regular updates to curriculum. We do it pretty much throughout the year. Project showcases, we focus a lot on presentation, competitions, scrimmages, things like that. So that's, yeah. And I would say there's a lot of information here, which is very helpful for you and also for your clients that you can take a look. There are links here, and you can reach out to me at info@wiseacademy.com, and that's my contact information there. In addition to this, I also wanted to share with you that we have another two-pager here, which I think is super helpful for you, which you can certainly have access to as well. Both of these documents, along with other things, are uploaded in our company profile as well. So here we have company overview, investment opportunity, what we cover in our item 19, why we think this is the right time for a company and a concept like Wize Computing Academy, rapidly growing edtech market, much more lean business and very scalable. As we grow, we're certainly strengthening our brand recognition as well. And the kind of people that we are looking for are folks who are strongly sort of involved in their community, have a passion for education, are growth minded, and consider themselves to be lifelong learner. And validation process is fairly standard, solid. And yeah, and if there's anything that I can help you with, you can reach out to me. My contact information is also available on this document. With that, thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you.